Here are 5 tips that you might not have known about Task Manager. So these will help you either if you want to find out more information about your CPU or PC in general, if you want to upgrade your RAM, how to find out your frequencies and how many slots your PC has, and also how you can check for other important things like how many cores, CPU type, all that information. So the way you can open up Task Manager, you can do that in many ways. So the easiest way is using the shortcut, which is Control Shift and Escape. Pressing them together, it will bring Task Manager. Or if you want, you can right click on your taskbar, click Task Manager, it will do the exact same thing. Okay, so now I'll make this big. Okay, so the first place that you want to go to is here where it says Performance. So as you can see, by default it appears here under CPU. So that's what we're going to look at first. And also here you've seen we are running an Intel i5. From here I can see my base speed right now is 3.6, of which I did some other adjustments to make it go up to 3.9. Okay, so here this is just something you can check if you want to find out more information about the CPU, so you can see what type of CPU, what is the base frequency, and how many cores and threads that CPU currently has. So maybe before purchasing a CPU you want to see how many cores and how many threads it has and what's the base frequency. You could use Task Manager to check for that without installing any other third-party software. And also here under memory, this is where it becomes even more useful if you're getting a PC. You discover that it's saying currently I'm running 16 GB of DDR3. So this is very important when purchasing a laptop or any desktop, because you would want to make sure that maybe you're not getting a PC that is maybe running DDR or DDR2, because those are old technologies. You want to go with something newer like 3, 4 or 5. So this would help you figure out what type of memory standard is running on, as you can see there. And also as you can see from here, we can even see what is the base speed or what is the maximum speed that PC is running on in terms of memory. So as you can see, it's running 1600 megahertz, as you can see. And I can see from here how many slots are in use and also how many slots that particular PC has. So as you can see, if you hover your mouse on this 404, you can see it's showing us how many RAM chips are in there and what's the sizes of each RAM chip and what frequency or speed is running on. So from here I've learned that my RAM is running at 1600 megahertz, and also the PC itself has 4 slots of RAM and all 4 have been used, with each running at the same speed as the other ones, as you can see. So this is very important, because if the RAM chips are running at different speeds, the lowest RAM speed will set the pace for everyone. So meaning all those RAM chips, even if you are all running, for example, at let's say 1200 megahertz, and then you put in maybe 3 which are running at 16 megahertz, all of them will start running at 12 megahertz, because the PC reduces the speed for the higher ones to match the slower one, so that the PC runs at the same speed. So this is why you should consider making sure that your RAMs are running at the same speed as the other ones. So here you can check, like I said, how many slots, what is the speed, and what are the sizes of all those RAM chips, so that you don't get scammed or anything. And also here you can check the form factor of RAM. As you can see, there are different types of form factors. You can find SODIMMs, meaning you would see something like that on a laptop. So laptops will run SODIMMs, and then the bigger ones like desktops and other motherboard sizes will run like DIMMs, which is a full standard, like a full RAM module, those big ones. Okay, so this is how you could use Task Manager to your advantage. And as a bonus as well, if you go under startup here, if you get those annoying apps that open immediately you start up your application, this is where you can find them. And as you can see, you can click on the one that you don't want it to always irritate you when starting up your PC. Click on it, click disable, and that would disable it from starting up automatically. Same thing here, you can choose whichever application you don't want to run at startup. For example, for that It's just a matter of clicking on it and disabling it. So this will stop any apps from running that you don't want to run on startup. So if you like the video so far, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more PC tips so that you don't miss any time I release a new video. And also I've got a full tutorial on what to consider before upgrading your RAM to any other RAM.